How awesome is that? First wild tailless whip scorpion under a board. Look at this guy. Whoa. These things are no joke. I mean, we're talking about the most dangerous snake in Central and South America. Got it. Can you tell? Smallest elevator I've ever seen in my life. Look at this thing. It's okay. Just getting robbed. Good morning from sunny Costa Rica. Good morning, Will. Got some fresh fruit juice here. Chorizo, I think. Huevos. Got all kinds of good stuff. First official herps of the trip. Got some American crocodiles hanging out on this little riverbank here. It's a pretty touristy spot from what I've heard. I think we're at Crocodile River right now, actually. But this is where they're all hanging out. Big American crocs. Considering jumping down there and wrestling one of them. Here's a close-up of a couple of the crocs right here. And again, these are American crocodiles. We actually have these in South Florida, down near the Keys, Miami. They get quite large. I believe they are actually our largest crocodilian in America. Super cool. Awesome. I actually saw a spiny-tailed iguana over there. I'm gonna see if we can see it on the way back. Get some footage for you guys. There it is. Wait, where is it? I lost it. Oh, there it is. That is actually the first official herp of the trip. That is a black spiny-tailed iguana, Stenosaurus similis. Alright, so I spotted what looks to be some kind of a knoll or gecko, maybe? Gecko. Right there. Like a day gecko or something? There he goes. Not sure what kind that is, I'll have to look it up. Alright, by Crocodile River. First stop. Now we head to the coast. Shut that thing off. Chicharrones. Wow. It's like gelatin. It's really, really soft. You want to try this?
What happened?
I don't know. It spilled out a little bit in the rental. Oops.
Oh my god, it's so all over me. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Alright guys, welcome back to Wild Attractions. I don't know how else to say this, but we're in Costa Rica. We're finally doing it. Leaving the country. We got a pretty crazy wildlife expedition ahead of us for the next 8 days. We flew into San Jose and we're driving out right now. We're making our move to the coast and we're heading up to, or I should say down to Osa Peninsula. And then we're gonna really start our adventure deep in the rainforest. Osa is really cool. It's well known for holding, I believe, like 2.5% of the world's biodiversity. Incredibly rich place, just full of all types of flora and fauna. And I'll see you there. Keep hearing a bird in this tree, so I'm gonna check out what we're looking at. Toucan? No. Crow? That looks like a crow. We got excited for nothing. This looks good. Look at this. Maybe get some scorpions. Oh, tailless whip scorpion. Right there.
Where?
Right there, he's running.
Oh my god.
You saw that?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Okay, there's a tailless whip scorpion. He was fast.
I've never seen one move that fast.
I've never even seen one in the wild. All right, guys, I just flipped this big board right here. William's about to flip another, but I found my first ever wild tailless whip scorpion. Look at that. And it's a really nice one. Look at those red claws. Awesome. These are completely harmless. They look pretty menacing, but in actuality, they can't sting. They can only use their little claws there, and those don't really do much damage. Let me see if I can get them on my hand real quick. How awesome is that? First wild tailless whip scorpion under a board. I almost called it too. I said there'd be a scorpion under here. We got a tailless whip. So sweet. Great start to the trip. Just seeing life everywhere. I didn't think it'd be quite this dense with animals. I mean, we knew they were here, but this is pretty awesome. I'm gonna grab some pictures of this thing, and then we're gonna get back on the road and get to our destination for today. All right, there he goes. I don't want to fall down there. Tons of volcanic rock. Pretty amazing. Massive waves crashing on the beach right there. Pretty great. I'm gonna slide down real quick and go check it out. It looks manageable. Can't escape the Colonel. So I just lifted this little roadside tin. Got a big old cane toad right there. Look at that guy. Was not expecting that. Put him back under. He got some Costa Rican local imperial beer. Been seeing signs for this all over the place, so we had to try it. Waiting for some food now. Should be good. Got our Costa Rican burger. Cheers. Got one of the many palm plantations here in Costa Rica. These can actually be surprisingly good places to find wildlife, as they attract all sorts of rodents and different animals, and they have piles of these branches here on the ground that snakes and things like that like to hide under. You got little kind of floodways in between some of these tree lines. Obviously man-made forest, if you want to call it a forest, but it's definitely interesting to see these. I mean, they're just vast. They just go and go and go, but absolutely insane view. Look at that. Crazy. Well, just got to the front gate and we're in the middle of nowhere. This is kind of crazy. Just driving like miles down some random back road and I think we're here. Snail gate. It seems like they see all sorts of wildlife right around the place. And I can see why. I mean, it's on 7 acres of rainforest here, so. We do have a large cane toad over there on the other side.
There's some tree frog eggs right there, though.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but definitely some remnants of tree frog eggs. And we did hear some sort of tree frog a few minutes ago as well, hanging out somewhere over here. Oh.
That wasn't him. That was up here. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Oh. The frog?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? For these species, any of the ones that I am not, or either of us are able to identify, we'll find out what species it is, and we can put the name up on the screen. Look at them. Some kind of little huntsman spider, it looks like. Just seeing what kind of animals we can spot right around the Airbnb. Already a decent assortment of frogs. And of course, we'd love to see a snake. I don't know if that's going to happen, but definitely worth a shot. Alright guys, we have a frog right here that I have been wanting to see for years in person. And I've seen them on like National Geographic, Jeff Corwin, and it's finally happened right there. We have our first smoky jungle frog. Holy crap, and there was an even bigger one. Where'd that big one go? There was a bigger one over here, but look at that. I cannot believe we actually found one. I honestly wasn't even thinking about them this trip. For some reason, didn't even think we were in range. There's also a really pretty millipede. It's like red and black right there. Look at this guy. Whoa, there he goes. That was quick. They're known for getting disturbed, and when they get disturbed, they run into their burrows in the sides of those banks and stuff really quickly. Really surprised you let me get that close, but saw two right near each other, so I'm sure we'll see some more. This place is full of life. Literally just everywhere you look. There's bugs and amphibians. Now we just need a snake. Nice spot. Look at the size of that millipede. Oh man.
And the leaf cutter's path.
Tailless whip.
Oh my god.
And another millipede. Whoa. Tailless whip right there. Massive millipede right here. Look at him. Some kind of armor-backed or flat-backed millipede, maybe. And we have a whole cut-out stream of leafcutter ants just going along this wall. That is so cool. That's a freshly molted millipede, it looks like.
Yeah.
Look at that.
A giant tailless whip right here.
Really?
Oh my god. And a tree frog. Big one.
Wow. That is awesome. It's just tailless whips and all kinds of really, really cool arthropods. This is heaven, if I've ever seen it. Just everywhere you look, there's life. I want to get a closer look at this giant millipede. Guys, look at the size of this tailless whip scorpion right here. Dude, that's huge. That's huge. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, he's going that way. He's going that way. There's a giant fertile ants right here. Our first ever fertile ants, and we just had a simultaneous freaking heart attack because it was sitting right here next to the path. Like, that was absolutely insane. And it's not small. I mean, this thing is at least 4 feet. It is a big fertile ants. Look at the size of that thing. Very sporadic movements. Dude, it is huge. Big, big viper head. These things are no joke. I mean, we're talking about the most dangerous snake in Central and South America, almost certainly. will really ruin your time. And that's a big one. I mean, I would say that snake's at least 4 feet. Easily. Probably bigger. Gorgeous animal though. I mean, obviously it's not, it's not looking to harm us. But with that said, they're not afraid to defend themselves. And many people get bitten by these snakes. That's actually a really pretty one too. It's like almost green in coloration. Crazy, like, this crazy patterning and unreal. All right, one last shot of this terciopelo, aka Fertilance. Really awesome looking individual. We're gonna leave him curled up right there next to this tree. Keep moving down the trail. And we're gonna be paying a lot more attention to the ground, that's for sure, because that was way too close of a call. All right, let's keep moving down this trail. Keep in mind, we are like 2-minute walk from our Airbnb. We are literally on the property. And this guy's just hanging out. That is insane. All right, guys, Will just spotted our second snake of the night. And it's one of the more common species that we were really hoping to see, and it's a tiny one. Look at that. Ornate cat-eyed snake. He's so cute. One more quick look at this little ornate cat snake, or ornate cat-eyed. All right, let's keep moving. 2 snakes on this little trail next to the Airbnb. Not bad at all. I just looked at that and I did not see him. It's really pretty. Look at the yellow.
Trying not to aim it right at his eyes.
He looks pissed.
We don't blind him.
Yeah. Wow. He's like deciding if he wants to chew on my finger.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell the carnivorous ones because they have their front legs have these little tiny spikes on them that they use to like help grasp onto other bugs. Really cool. Katydid right here. Look at that. That's wild. Got an interesting little, where is it? Huntsman right here. Huntsman spider. Not sure the exact species, but he just dropped down from the canopy. Here he is. William's on fire tonight. Look at that thing. Just spotted. Look at how long those antennae are. Oh my gosh. Scratching his head. That is sweet. Some type of green katydid. We got another one of these. It looks like the same species we had at the pond at the Airbnb. Still haven't gotten a chance to look up what they are, but it almost resembles the leopard frogs we have in the US. Somewhat similar. Got another one right here. I don't know if this is the same species as that one we just saw a few seconds ago. It looks slightly different, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. It's eat or be eaten out here in the tropical rainforest, and this wandering spider from the genus Kia has found itself a katydid to prey on, it looks like. They've got a little, looks like bird and butterfly feeder of some sort right here. You just put fruits on top, and you wait and see what happens. See what comes to visit. This is a really cool little place, though. I'm going to show you guys it again in the morning when we can see it a little better, but really neat. This is actually the kitchen area right here. All right, guys, we just walked back outside. We're going to go try to hit a restaurant down the street, and William immediately spots a lizard. First anole of the trip. And I believe it's a many-scaled anole. Not entirely sure, but pretty good shot. I think they're one of the more common herps around here. Somewhat similar to like the brown anoles we had in South Florida, but they're cooler in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're in Costa Rica. Awesome. All right, let's go get some food.
I like the look of that one more.
That cool white line on the side. Got a anole number 2 of the night right there. A little bit bigger than the last one. Sleeping. These are, of course, diurnal lizards. So they're all going to be asleep for the most part. It's the best time to find them at night when they're passed out up in the trees. No shortage of animals right here, just right on the property of the Airbnb. Got a anole number 3. I believe these are all many-scaled anoles. What did they also call them? Golfo Dulce?
Golfo Dulce anoles.
That's cool. He's definitely awake now. Sorry, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hello. Just getting some late night food. Got a puppy hanging out. Not too bad. Walking distance from the Airbnb too. Super convenient. All right, William just spotted our first tree frog of the trip right there. Little guy. Could be a gladiator tree frog, but it's hard to tell. He's kind of small. He probably doesn't have his adult colors quite yet. And there's some geckos hanging out on these lights up here. It's gonna be hard to see them, but catching some of the flies and moths hanging out around the light. Look at them. That's cool. Ciertos límites, ciertos códigos, ¿para que qué? Para que lo que se dice en cancha, que es natural de la cancha, se quede ahí. Lo que no sea, y que esté fuera de tono, evidentemente tiene que denunciarse siempre. Yo preferiría ver una conferencia de prensa con los 12 capitanes de los equipos. Our first real day in this Costa Rica series is now in the books. And we saw so much cool stuff. I'm so excited for day number 2. Tomorrow we head out deep into the rainforest for our first real expedition, so won't want to miss that. See you on the next adventure.